MTV Singled Out. She's also starred in sitcoms and movies like Scream 3, and she's a New York Times best-selling author. Now she's starring in a new movie that she also wrote. She ain't stupid, y'all. Please welcome Miss Jenny McCarthy! It out.
Oh, I used to watch your show and work it in my living room. Not so good, though.
Not so good. How are you? I'm good. I'm so good. We've been talking about mama and daughter relationships throughout the entire show, and you know, some of it has been a little shaky. How's your relationship with your mom?
I gotta tell you, if God had to create the perfect mom, it's my mom.
Really?
I love this woman more than anything. Well, I love my son, because you know, as a mom now, you have a, different type of love, but she just stood by me through every step of the way, gave me great advice, strong morals, even though some people might think no. But she is everything to me, and I'm so blessed that every day I call her, and we probably talk 4 times a day.
Wow.
But if I didn't have that strength at home and that connection, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now.
That's what I feel like with my mom. Same thing. When you were describing your mom, I was like, that sounds like my mama too.
You know, thank God for moms. What would we do?
We'd be crazy.
We would be crazy.
Cracked out on drugs, talking about I need a job. You know, what's interesting to me about your mom is that, you know, you make all this money and you're famous, but like she still has kept her job.
Yes, my mom is a janitor.
How amazing is that?
Custodian, she makes me say.
Yeah, custodian.
Custodian in a courthouse, and I have begged her. I'm like, Mom, I'll give you the $100 a week, please. Just when I go visit her, she's cleaning a bathroom, she's sweeping, and I'm like, she said, the thing is, she has such a great work ethic that's why I continue to work so hard, because my mom is still doing it. And she says,
and that's what makes you so independent and such a strong woman, I think, because you come from that.
Completely.
You know, you come from a person that's thinking about you, not thinking about herself. You know, and trying to live off of you and things like that.
Well, it's good because she did teach her 4 girls a sense of independence. And I think it's great because then you don't have to rely necessarily on a partner. It gives you a sense of power.
I'm big on that, girl. Make your own money. Don't rely on a man to do that.
Yeah. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, it makes you feel good. But what about, I know you did Playboy, you did a lot of Playboy. What about like getting butt naked in a magazine? What did mama think about that?
Let me tell you something. I was terrified to tell my parents because they work so hard and they're great. So I did a really smart thing and sent them on a cruise the week it was coming out, thinking they'll never know. And they came back to, believe it or not, a pretty bad storm of media that wasn't so good.
How did they take that?
It was horrible. My mom called me crying, and that just that crushed me because, like I said, she's everything.
Yes. You know, I read your first book. I saw the cover of it, and you were like blowing this big balloon, and I think on the back cover it was like bursted all over your face. It was called Gen X.
Gen X.
And one thing about that book that struck me was that you were a geek and that you were a nerd. So is that for real? Because I say the same thing, and people are like, yeah, Tyra, right? Everybody says that.
You know what? It was brutal growing up. I got my butt kicked. I got chased home from school. Girls were mean.
Did you looked weird?
You know, I had the zits. I had the brown hair that was short, and I wasn't all that cool. I was definitely considered a geek. I remember the first boy I kissed, Gary Manso.
Gary Manso.
Gary Manso.
The first guy I kissed was Christian Bravo. They rhymed.
They did rhyme. And I brushed my teeth out because it was so gross. But I remember thinking, when we broke up, I said, why? Why, Gary? And he said, because you're a dork. You're the biggest dork I ever met, and it still sticks with me. So Gary Manso can.
Hello, it's Jenny McCarthy, and she's fine. I know at 18 years old you got. I got a little help.
You know.
But it's been like a struggle. Even reading your book, it was like.
It was a struggle. You know why? Because I got it done in like a basement, and you charged it on a credit card. It took 2 years to pay off.
What do you mean a basement?
You know, not necessarily. I call it getting it done in a basement, but it was. My girlfriends and I found this place when we were 18 in a different city far away that was doing boob jobs really cheap. And God, now that I'm older and a mom, I think, what was I thinking?
How much was it?
It was $1,200. $1,200. Wow. And fortunately, I didn't have any problems, but they were way too big.
What size were they?
They were. I actually got them reduced since then. Don't tell anybody. And they were like bigger than a D. And then when I became pregnant, I was like triple F.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh my God, my nipple is over there.
She is absolutely hilarious. Up next, we'll talk to Jenny about her new movie, Dirty Love. You guys, she actually wrote this movie. That's absolutely amazing. We'll be right back. We're back with Jenny McCarthy, the star and screenwriter of the new movie, Dirty Love. So what's Dirty Love about?
Dirty Love is about a girl that walks in on her boyfriend cheating on her, and she has a complete meltdown and seeks revenge, but in the end finds love. But let me just tell you something. Let me get my own little squirt in here. I wrote this movie with every piece of morsel of love I have for this business and a character that I wanted to play. And it took me 4 years to get it made because I'm not a big box office girl. So it's coming out. We went Sundance. We got to show it at Cannes, and it comes out this weekend. So I beg anybody that has been a fan and read my books, this movie,
go see it.
Go see it.
You know what I
It's
love
so
about
funny.
you? You are so hilarious, a beautiful woman, but I remember on Singled Out on MTV, you were like digging in your nose and all that. And that makes you so endearing, and that makes like women and men love you. And I can see like everybody should go see this movie. You know,
The
it's
whole
beautiful,
movie-
but you're not intimidating.
The whole movie is just like that. It's just I have mascara running and I'm constantly a wreck, and bad things are happening to me.
Well, we have a
so-
clip. Why don't you set up the clip?
The clip is I'm about to go on a date to try to get myself past my ex, and I'm having a little bit of a bloated day, if you know what I mean. A little bloated.
All right, let's see it.
Come on. Oh. Okay. 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 Okay, now I gotta zip. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on, please. Oh, okay. Oh. I'm sure very good. All right, listen, it goes on for about 4 more minutes.
4 more minutes. I have had that too with the jeans. Like, what I do is I like try to squat the booty. How many of you guys do that?
Oh, God,
like
I never tried that one.
Oh yeah, it pushes the booty more in it, and then you come on. You don't look look at me like I'm crazy. I know you guys have done that.
I do the squat once I have them on. I'll do, the whole. But
Just
that's
to,
about
like,
it.
get it in.
Stretch it out,
So I know that the movie director is your husband,
Yes.
right? And you guys are kind of going through it right now. It's all in the papers.
It
I'm
is
like,
all in
oh
the
my
paper.
Gosh, you guys are getting a divorce.
Yes.
Yeah. So how is
Divorce.
going through that like publicly? Because I'm really fearful of that actually. I'm
You
not
know-
married, but when that happens and if something bad happens,
This is the hard thing. If you choose this business, you have to expect it, and I do. What happened is, what I tell people, sometimes you have to do what's right for you. And no matter what anybody thinks, I feel, strong, bittersweet. We still are madly in love with each other, have a great relationship. We have a son. And, you just power through it.
Is it difficult coming to terms that you really do need to divorce with having a child? I can imagine.
Yeah, but looking at so many of my friends' parents who stuck together for the kids isn't necessarily the smart thing.
It sure isn't. My parents divorced when I was 6.
My parents got divorced too, and I was like, you should have did it when I was 10. So, sometimes I think if mom is happy and dad is happy, it's much better than them being together and sad. So I think, and I love my baby boy so much.
Do you?
that
He's
that
on your
kid,
book cover.
He is. Well,
His booty is.
That's a stand-in baby.
Oh, that's not his booty?
No, but can I tell you, this is where he is, because I have to show him off because he's so.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, he's a little stick of butter.
He's absolutely adorable. I hear that these books of yours are so darn popular.
Let me
like
tell ya.
millions and millions of dollars every baby shower. Tell me about this.
2 New York Times best-selling books. It's my happiest thing I've done so far. Having pregnant women come up to me going, "Thank you for talking about your stretch marks on your butt and your stomach and your boobs." And I just love being honest and helping women out as best as I can. That's why I want you guys to go see this freaking movie.
Go see the movie, darn
it's
it.
so good, and I'm proud of it.
Go see the darn movie. How do you balance, being a mama and work and writing books, starring in movies?
It's hard because I want the best of both worlds. I want to be the best mom I possibly can be. So I wrote both of these books while he was asleep.
Oh, wow.
I never wrote one word when he was awake.
That's fantastic.
So I try to do that. I take
I
some
love the
jobs
balance.
here and there. So and I say this to working moms, if you're going to work 9 to 5, when you come home, every second better be with that baby.
Every second better be for that baby. Well, you guys check out Dirty Love when it hits the theaters on September 23rd. Go see the movie. It's fly. You want to see more of her jumping in those jeans. We'll be right back. For being here today, and a special thank you to Miss Jenny McCarthy, and you guys better go see Dirty Love. For more information, or if you'd like us, to help you out, go to tyrashow.com. Thanks for hanging out with me. Later.
Bye.
Later.